so happy you joined me here today. My name is Soraya. Now I have this painting and it is a beautiful painting, but the more I lived with it, the more I realized I didn't like the dark horizon line and I had to change it. Now I know you might think that I'm crazy for doing it, but I decided it had to get done. So I did, and here are the results, and I think it looks beautiful. Now you let me know what you think. Should I have left it, or do you like this new version of it? Keep watching to see exactly how I did it. So I knew the first thing I had to do was get rid of that dark line that was really bothering me. So I just took out my sponge, it's just a regular kitchen sponge, and started working on that area. I go back and forth between my sponge and my brush to get exactly what I want. Now I wasn't intending on changing up the painting very much, but as you will see, it does change a lot. Now, as this was already an existing painting, I don't have the colors over the pour when I originally did this pour, but I do have all the colors that I'm using now at the end of the video. So this was a bit of a scary undertaking. The painting already was very beautiful, and I didn't want to mess that up. So anytime you do this, there is that chance that perhaps it doesn't end up as beautiful as it is in your mind. But you know, you gotta give yourself those challenges. Now I did struggle to change some of these areas because I felt they were beautiful, but for the sake of composition, I felt that it was required. I really needed to do that to make it more cohesive all around. So if you've watched any of my videos, you know how much I talk about the focal point, and here I am working on that. I am so drawn to water. I love the churning and the drama that can be created with just simple paint. It is paint on a canvas, and it conveys so much. I've taken my sponge back out and working on that sky. At this point I'm adding some illusion of clouds. Perhaps they're going to be mountains. I wasn't sure at that point what I was going to do, but I wanted to keep working on it a little bit longer to decide. To me, all these low-lying areas require these splashes that kind of move upwards, and all these details create a lot of excitement. If you're an artist or an art lover, join my Facebook group. The link is in the description area below. And in my description area, you'll find lots of information as well as a link to my Amazon shop. If you haven't already done so, please subscribe. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and click on the bell icon so you can receive all future notifications of my new videos. I sing next. Fill my heart with song and let me sing forevermore. You are all I long for, all I worship and adore. In other words, please be true. In other words, I love you. So I add this band of dark color so that I can add the white color on top of it. You've got somewhere to go with it. It's very hard to put white on white. You just won't be able to see it. And you'll be able to get much more depth to it when there is a darker color beneath all the white. So at this point I did decide that I wanted to add some mountains to give more detail and interest in that area. I'm just using my sponge here to create that illusion. So I forgot to press record for the other side of the mountains, and so I didn't have them on video for you, but it was the same process as I did the other ones. So I kept changing my mind about these mountains. I wanted them to be soft. I wanted them to look like there was some mist. I thought they were too strong in color. I just kept going and going with these mountains. They were a bit of a challenge for me. So after all the work that I did to create that water, those splashes, I thought it was looking great. But the more I looked at it, the more I realized it was just being too busy. It was getting too busy, that area. So I took out a big painter's brush. This is just a regular house painting brush, nothing special, and decided to put down some color there. So once the water had calmed down in that area, I decided I had to have a horizon line. And so I took out my T-square and I'm working on it there for you. So that line helps to show where the water is meeting up with those mountains, but it also shows that that water there, that splash in the middle, is coming from way beyond, so it creates depth. And now at this point, I'm really adding more detail back into the painting by creating the focal point and really emphasizing that area. You can see here the difference it made by calming the water down near those mountains. I think it just works a lot better. As promised, I'm showing you the colors that I used coming up next. So I used Amsterdam Sky Blue Light, Liquitex Titanium White, Amsterdam Ultramarine Violet, Liquitex Blue Gray, and Pebeo Studio Paynes Gray. So I'm back at these mountains. I couldn't let them go. Had to keep working on them until I was happy. If you've enjoyed this video, please subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. And so here is the painting all done, and boy am I ever glad that I decided to change it up. I think it looks a lot better. It has depth because this water is kind of going or coming from somewhere way back there, and you can see mountains, but maybe there's mountains even further back and behind all of these mountains. So there's a lot of depth to it. And I like the way this water is looking now. It just kind of makes more sense to me. I didn't touch the sky at all because I think that was beautiful. But I think overall it really is beautiful now. I mean, I loved it before too, but I think it improved it. Let me know what your thoughts are. Leave a comment. And click on the link you see now to see more of my enhanced pours. Join my Facebook group called SorayaSilvestriArtist, Amazing Abstracts, Semi-Abstracts and Pours. The link is in the description area below. You're gonna love watching these videos.